Welcome. It is time for more Lord of the Rings, finally. It's been a while. Let me just quickly do my regular stuff. Oh, that one's pinned. Yeah, today I will hopefully finish Moreia, which should be about halfway for the game, roughly. I looked it up. Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. But I think I'm on a good track altogether. So I just need to... These refuse to load. Okay, now they're no longer refuse to load. Okay, well, amazing. It's time. Today I will for sure reach the Balrog. I miscalculated a little bit last time. I thought the section was shorter than it actually was. I thought this was gonna be like, you know, oh, we already saw him, so it's gonna be like 10 more minutes of gameplay. No, you'd think. It was more like 2 hour more of gameplay. Let's see skills. Let's see how everything is here. I'm of course doing also my attack only run, which is a bit different in its execution. I'm roughly where you have to kill the drummer, which it's been quite a journey so far to get there. So yeah, for him I'm gonna do this next. Swordcraft. I didn't do crafting in between the streams. I just didn't find like a good point to do it. But yeah. Yeah, this one is like you have to like use it so often. It's a bit absurd how often you have to use this one to do it. It might be a bit over the top if you ask me. That you have to do it 90 something times. And for him, a rage attack gives Elgor's health HP equal to damage done. So bowcraft is what I need to do with him. And if I have a little bit of stat points. While I do the attack only run, I mostly, at least to some degree, use speed ups. Which, you know, that it helps a lot. So let's see, I don't remember. Where the fuck did I come from? Where did I go? Here, I guess. No, that's where I came from. Okay. So I went up here and then... Now I'm in here. Okay, I get it. And then I saved at this point and... Okay. Now I have to go straight. So loud on my ears. It should be good for the stream, but for me personally, it's a bit... I usually like to, at least when the stream, have the audio very quiet on my ears personally. That's just a preference. Oh, 3 magicians. And I would say it's gonna be best to go all out. First, I want a flame shield. Because they do flame attacks as well. That's not good when you do that. And with him, I want to do bowcraft, crippling shot. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Best case, I'm gonna go with this guy. And if I hit, fuck, of course I don't hit. Once I hit with Bowcraft, I should get a new shot, which is gonna be very nice. 34 HP, that's not a lot of damage. The Flame Shield is very, very powerful. But yeah, one of the reasons I play with speed ups during the attack only is the animations are extremely long. Especially with the amount of times I die in that one. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna waste time just sitting there watching animations over and over and over again. It might not look as good in the video in the end, but I hope it's not gonna be too noticeable. But there's a chance it does. They only target Headhood for some reason. Haste. Let's give this guy haste. I think she has like a thing later where haste becomes more effective, which is going to be very nice. Axecraft, tripling smash on, let's say, this guy. Oh, and right, he's constantly in critical hits range nowadays. Big fan of that. There we go, learned Draining Shot. And Draining Shot sounds pretty amazing to me. I wonder how much AP it costs, but essentially he can now heal himself, which is very important. Let's see. Draining Shot 60 is not that bad. For the fact that he can heal himself doing that. Yeah. Pierce will. Attack range lowers foe spirit defense. Melee damage after range attack. Let's just, you know, finish him off. I will check the skills after the battle, of course. First, I'm gonna switch back to Barathor. Leadership. I mean, I should have done Company Might from the get-go. Maybe I should just look through all the skills and see which one. Like, if there's one that I really want at the end of those. If I can ignore certain parts altogether. Axecraft, crippling. I mean, owning the crippling smashes and such is very powerful to begin with. Anything that buffs and debuffs and, you know, just prevents attacks is altogether very good. And having like the shield of him is already pretty decent. There we go. It's also nice to have like a little bit of a cooldown besides Silk Song. Not always having to play that game. Well, having to. I enjoy it. But it's like, I like, you know, taking a break from time to time. So let's see. Elegost. Now he has a ranged attack that lowers the melee defense of an enemy. I already have those. I'm not too... So far, I don't think they're too useful. That prevents enemies from counterattacking. That could be interesting. So for this one, I'm gonna equip that. But now I'm gonna focus on Rangercraft with him. With him, I'm gonna continue focusing on Axecraft. That's nice. With him, I'm gonna focus on Swordcraft next. Before I do leadership too much. And with her, Spirit, okay. So Spirit, Swordcraft, Axecraft, and Rangercraft. Right? So 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay. Third H1 Steel Longsword. Okay, that's very nice. A new weapon. They are always good, I would say. Not for him, for her. Okay. 25 versus 15. And +1 strength. I mean, all in all, this is... It looks a bit generic. Damage-wise, you cannot... Right? You cannot fault it. I do like the structures they built here. They look pretty cool. I like how they expanded on Moreia so much, though. I mean, this might also just kill him. Or not. Counterattacks. And with him it was Ranger Craft, I think, as I want to do next. So I'm gonna go for one that isn't crippled. Critical hit. That wasn't a lot of damage. And for him it was Swordcraft. 2 strikes. Shattering Strike. Rockbane. Let's just sit a little range on this guy and just hope it hits. It does, hell yeah. And one was even a crit. Very nice. Oh, Bear 4. Careful. Oh, he's stunned. Okay. Should have had some stun protection going on. We've heard it was Spirit, so just gonna heal really quick. Film some good old X-Craft. Because Spirit takes just way too long. You know, maybe later. Oh, 2k, that's very nice. I mean, he's obviously gonna be my hardcore damage dealer from now on. Man, this is weak. But I think this just debuffs him anyway, so it's not too important that it deals too much damage. As long as I hit and get the points, that's all I care at this point, really. Bam. Oh, it's almost disgusting. But he looks very snazzy with his helm. Okay, there's no chest here. I want to check the quests out, by the way. Okay, I still have like a quest here in Eregion, which was Hunt the Wildman. Okay, I know where that one is. And in East Moreia. Okay, that one. Get the trolls, yes. Okay, not entirely sure where all of these are. I mean, if I carefully look at everything, I should find them. Regardless. Here it goes in here. Very nice. Let's see.
What would be in the sarcophagus?
It is the last of my kin, if you must know. Tomb guards! It's an ambush!
Oh no, an ambush. That's not good. Okay, it's one of the normal ones. Let's go for this guy, since it reduces melee. And with him, I want to actually go stand fast. Because I do not want to be stunned. If I can avoid it. Come on. I mean, the flames really don't do too much damage anyways, to begin with. So as soon as I apply the shield, I'm basically unkillable with the flame. Which is good. Hell yeah. Man, he's absurdly strong. Like, I should use the ultimate, but using the ultimate makes him just weaker. Which is why I actually shouldn't do it. Let's see, next up. Let's go with this guy. Okay, he got a new thing. I don't remember what it was, though. So we'll check it in a second. Idriel, it's your turn. Heal my boy. I think you attacked the wrong one, buddy. That was your doom. As long as I hit that is. Okay, good. It's always a bit dangerous, you know, sometimes. During the attack only challenge, man, the amount of times I miss enemies is absurd. It's actually kind of disgusting. Okay, this drains AP. And it's just a water attack. I don't need to use AP right now for her, though. So let's see, Swordcraft. A 3-hit melee attack. Oh, check this one out. 56. It's not that much more expensive than Citadel range. That's good. If it would be 24 more expensive, so 72, it would be not as worth it, I would guess. Yeah, this is very nice. Now imagine one or two of them crit. You basically got an insta-kill for most enemies. Even without the crit, it's already an insta-kill. I think he's very close to getting another one as well. She should be stunned now. Yep. I'm gonna waste a turn. Just so I can get another one in with him. I do want to promote, you know, boosting my skills as much as I can. As fast as I can. Even though his AP is at the bottom now. Not any longer. I wonder if there's gonna be a spell or something to like, for her to like share AP and then for her to drain. Like, you share it, then you drain it, you share it, you drain it and whatnot. And I learned the quests you complete are always awarded to the person that's currently running around. Right? So it would help sometimes to distribute that a little bit. So for the time being, I'm gonna go with the dwarf. Why not? Elven gold-plated greaves. And a goblin shortbow. Which was one of the quests. Very nice. Let's see. And 14? One speed up? I mean, I take it. And now with this bow, 24 versus 19. Plus 1 dex, which means minus 3 strength. But the damage alone is already really good, so I don't think it's gonna hurt me that much. So now let's check skills out real quick. She does need a little bit more spirit, as it seems. Okay, he now got draining shot. Oh, yeah, I already said that one. So Rangercraft is still going on with him. And he now got the Ecthelion Wrath. Of course, there's Urukai Bane, but I don't have Urukais at this point. But they probably show up soon enough. So it might be good. That ignores enemy armor. That sounds actually really nice. And a melee attack that delays an enemy's next attack. These are, of course, really strong. Being able to delay. But man, it costs a lot of uses. in swordcraft. Let's see what am I working on here? Party takes 25% less damage from spirit or spirit enhanced attacks. All retreat allows party to fall back combat. Enhances the attack momentum of your group for a short time. I'm probably gonna do next all retreat because this one is faster, so I can go down here. Right. Let me actually do something that here I forgot to. Let's see. I mean, the rolling race is pretty good. That's also pretty good. Party will not drop below 1 HP unless at 1 HP for a short time. Oh, that's also really good. That's also good. That's also pretty good. Okay. A lot of his stuff here is pretty decent. Well, swordcraft isn't. So I will probably focus on leadership with him. I haven't done crafting yet because this is just... grants an item that restores some action points to any characters. Okay, Elf Medicine would be good if I could make that. Creates an item that restores some health, HP at some action. I'm gonna focus just to get down the way. So I would say with him I'm gonna focus on leadership. Yeah. What did I say with her? So with her spirit, with him ranger craft, and with the other guy's spirit. Leadership, I mean. I know there are still more party members to come as well. So keeping up with all of that is gonna be a bit annoying. But you know, what can you do about it? Except be vigilant. There are still the trolls, I think. Like, I haven't missed anything so far here. And I only feel like I fought like 3 trolls or so. Stand fast, my comrades. There you go. And of course I always want to swap in... oh, double critical. I always want to swap in... you know, the other party members to get that extra XP per fight. That's important. Does one of them need healing? Maybe him. That's not too important, but... you know. Immune. Damn right. And he can counterattack, of course. I wonder where he picked that up, though. Company Valor. And then I'm just gonna add the other one. And then I should be pretty much able to raise them to the ground. So I'm gonna switch out Idriel for Headhood. And he's gonna use X-Craft to absolutely smash them to pieces. Notably, this guy. Company Might. There we go. I mean, it really is night and day here compared to to the attack only run, I can tell you that much. It's actually kinda impressive. Of course, once I learned like everything with one character, I can also just start swapping them out a little bit more. Which hopefully happens at some point. I remember that was like the only thing that annoyed me a little bit in FF10 as well. When I had to grind, where you had to constantly kind of like be aware that you had to swap out characters and such. Of course, you don't really need too much grinding in that game anyway, if you play it correctly. Something I never did as a child, which was very noticeable. But I did beat it in 2024, so that's good. Could have one guy who can stun. So I'll try to protect against it. This might be the deciding one. If it hits, you should get the next. Yeah, Arrows of Sleep. Now you can put people to sleep, which I wonder how effective it is. Because he did have that one thing that makes sleep even more effective. Or gets applied to all the enemies. One of the two. You know, might as well get rid of him. It's really OP that the fact that you can have one character that just perma crits. Especially one of the stronger characters to begin with. Fuck. These guys do annoy me though. Spellcasters. Just because of how abysmally slow they are. So let's see. Wait. Alright, Ranger Craft. That puts foe to sleep. I mean, let's try it out. Oh, he's immune to it. Very nice. Of course. How else would it be? In this case, I'm just gonna raise him to the ground. There you go. Sorry, my dude. But you are a bit annoying. Honestly, leadership is the easiest skill to grind. Because it never misses. See, again. There we go. Let's try this again. Hopefully he's not immune. Maybe he dies also. He's asleep now. Now I wonder if it works like in any other game like this. Where once you hit him, if he wakes up again. That would be interesting to know. Okay, that woke him up. Okay. Good to know. In that case, it's like very usable, I would say. When you have like multiple enemies and like one enemy is like very annoying. You know, putting him to sleep while you take care of the other ones, basically. Let's see. He could use a little bit of healing. There you go. Man, go to the bow guy finally. As long as I have these two guys, I'm gonna misuse their abilities to buff him. Can trust me that much. Rangercraft. Let's see about bowcraft, maybe. Here, you want a crippling shot? That's what you get. Well, it crippled him so hard he died. Okay, Hattoad leveled up and very nice. Polen. And water. And old Toby. Very nice. Okay, there's like a secret passage in here. But you can't go up here. There's not a chest here, is there? Nope. Also not up here. That's a bit of a waste, but it's cool that you can do it. Let's see skill-wise. He got like updated here. Right. Or did he? No, okay. This one's still pinning shot, but this one got updated. The rangecraft. Paralyzing shots, which prevents foe from using any melee attacks for a short time. Could be cool. That also weakens foes' ranged attacks for a short time. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Essentially, I hit a party member that he heals over time. Oh, that's nice. And I'd rather go down the tree a little bit first, you know. Flash arrow is pretty good, I would say. And Grace of Athelios is also pretty decent. So if I go down here, yeah, going down the left side entirely seems like pretty good. With bowcraft, I'm probably gonna focus on rangercraft with him. Like just having like a million healing opportunities and a million crippling opportunities is pretty decent. Yo, welcome. Well, this is not such a mushroomy game. Sporangiac. I said I can't pronounce that word. Maybe I should just look it up, how to pronounce this word, and then some kid from Ethiopia will pronounce it in a very strange word. Very strange way. That's her as a spirit. Let's just get rid of this guy. How are you doing, by the way? On this fine evening. Rangercraft, piercing this guy. With him, leadership, stand fast. I really wish this game had like a remake, so I could speed up the animations or turn them off. I recently watched like a video about a Hobbit game that they never made. Not Hobbit. What was it called? No, the Hobbit. It was called the Hobbit. The guys behind the Lego games. Believe it or not, they made like a realistic like tech demo that they want to show off to like retell the movies and tie in with the release of the Hobbit movies as well, which is kind of interesting. But you know, these days even licensed properties usually doesn't get anything cool, as sad as it is. Humidity is good. I'm doing fine. Been a little bit sick today though. I think it's nothing too serious. It was raining today though. Exactly the moment, like it started the moment I walked to the store. That's always nice when you do that. Company resistance, reduce all spirit Power damage to the group. Did I get that one right now? Maybe. Okay, so let's just go with that. Still need to get Hathood in there. Come on. I know you want to do some axe craft. Dwarven Cleave on this guy. He should die in one hit. Yep. I feel almost a bit over-leveled for this area. Okay, Elagos is out of AP. I hope he levels up now. Because then I can continue. That's like the biggest problem with Elagos. Most of his stuff is actually insanely expensive. Just like with Hathood. But Ethereal is insanely cheap. Especially something like Drain, which makes it even cheaper. Only Fate Grand Order. I mean, I could get that turn-based games is not for everybody. For me, it's like one of my favorite genres. Because usually you can just, you know, sit down and actually think about what you're doing. You don't have to be locked in to 100%, you know. Of course, when you have like something like the early Final Fantasy system, that's different. Because there's like a timer running. If that timer fills up, the enemy will attack regardless. 2 trolls. Goddamn trolls. Let's haste him, first of all. All spirit power damage to the group. In that case, I want Company Valor first. But I will switch out Ethereal for the other guy with the bow. With him, Crippling Smash. It doesn't matter which one. As long as I hit. Of course I didn't hit. How else would it be? Hit hard, but not as hard as I expected it to. Actually, I'm gonna switch him in and use old Toby. As long as I can put one to sleep. And then I can focus on the other guy. He played for the story because I kind of love the franchise. I always want to get into Fate, at least the anime. I only watched the 2006 one though, and I don't remember anything about that one. Like, to the point I'm actually surprised to the point where I actually wonder, did I actually watch it? That one and Apocrypha. That one was nice. I liked Apocrypha. But I always heard like the movies are really good, especially animation wise. And of course there's the light novel. The visual novel. Arrows of Sleep, please don't. I wonder if he's immune or not, of course. He's not. Very nice. And now I can pretty much complete this guy in one go. Until the other one wakes up. About Monster? I mean, yeah, I also don't know too much anymore about that one, but that one's a masterpiece. Generally, everything this guy does is amazing. I read Pluto, but I still want to watch it as well. And I really hope we get like 20th Century Boys at some point. That will be absolutely amazing. There would honestly be nothing cooler. Like, I remember when it like came out and people went like crazy for it for how good it was. But for me it was always a little bit... I haven't watched anything of the franchise besides the old one, which I always forget. I only know there was like a dragon. Something that was like a really bad CGI. Something like that. But not much more. Let's do the Dwarven Cleave with that one. And there's like Zero, I think, as well, which a lot of people praise, which I should watch as well. There's just too much to watch. I have like a list of like 80 or so. I just like keep growing. Yeah, I mean, that might be, but it's always like a bit, at least for me, it's like, I kind of want to know, like, compare, like, how to compare it to the other ones. But I might do it, just like watch whichever I want. With him now. Two crits, hell yeah. That's how we do things here. But there are also some other franchises I want to get back into. It's like, man, there's so many franchises that are just like so long, and it's so much to get into. It's a bit disgusting. Yeah, Stay Night on Bladeworks and Heaven's Feel, right? That's about all I know as well. And of course, there's like the spin-offs as well. And I only watched the Apocrypha one. I know there are a few other ones, but... you know, spin-offs are spin-offs, of course. They can be enjoyed in a separate way. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna continue Axecraft with him. I'm almost there. With him, all retreat is going on here. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with all retreat for this one, and for this one... yeah, that's alright. Pinning shot. Yeah, okay, for him, Rangercraft. Let me actually maybe note that down. Just to kind of like not have to recheck every time. For Elagos, I want to continue on Ranger. Delays enemy's next attack. Honestly? 3 times. When you attack, it also drains action points over time. That always hits, but does less damage. Honestly, this one is better. Sure, like, delay, even more delays is good, but... okay, yeah, I will focus on Spirit with her. To begin with. The Grand Order spin-offs are great, but they kind of animated part 1 and skipped all the way to part 7.5, etc. Yeah, I mean, it's a mobile game, so they probably only want to promote certain events as well, I would argue. If I'm not too, you know. Of him, I'm gonna go with leadership. But it's kind of insane to me how big the Fate franchise is. Reach the bridges of Khazad-dûm. 20,000 XP. Holy hell. Oh, it's this point. Look at that. It's the famous one. If I remember correctly, that's the bridge. Yeah.
Look, the bridge of Khazad-dûm.
I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of our lord. You cannot pass!
The Grey Wizard faces the Balrog.
I don't think that was the right sentence.
Before the trolls reach us.
Too late. They are upon us.
All right, troll. Let's settle the score.
Oh, hell yeah. I would probably think this one will buff, so... Let's see, Rangercraft, Arrows of Sleep. Let's see if I can put him to sleep. That would be helpful. Okay, he's not immune to it, and he's sleepy. Very nice. So let's go first with Company Valor. Well, yeah, I will probably like slot watching them in at some point and reading the visual novel. Even though I'm not too... I would want to play, in quotations, more visual novels, but so is such a slog to get through them. I like started Song of Saya, which it's pretty cool. I did the first ending, but since then I haven't really continued, even though I should. Of course, I kind of know how it ends, because by now it's one of the more famous ones, I would say. I think Elaghost will not be needed right now. Because I do want to get Idril to do something. Leadership. Oh, that's also going to be very helpful, actually. I mean, there's also like the Monogatari franchise, which I want to get back into. I like watched quite a few of those, but they're always so exhausting to watch. Keep her, I'm gonna continue with Spirit, I would say. So I'm gonna haste everybody. I love the haste in this game. The animation is really cool. The one in like Final Fantasy X is just like a little clock that spins up. It looks actually kind of dumb. And when it comes to video games, like there are also a few big franchises that I'm still like clamoring, trying to get through them, at least through the more popular ones of them. That's also like a project that never happens. One of them is the Atelier series. I recently bought the remake of the first game from Korea. I think I talked about that. Costs like a quarter of the money, and it still is in English, so that's fun. Let's do more Company Might, even though it doesn't do much. I do want these sweet SPs. I think I'm gonna switch back to Illigost now. Illigost was Ranger. So Pierce Might, let's say. How much does she... she has still more than enough. Let's haste him again. I don't remember how you fought the Balrog. I thought it was gonna be... I thought it was like very simple because you have Gandalf, basically. Oh, mountain range. You learned something new, very nice. Very nice. I do like that. Ranger, PS Might. That might actually kill him though. Yep. Okay, very cool. I think all of them are gonna level up though. Nice. Okay. Nice. 2 level ups. That was not that much XP for killing trolls, I would say. I expected a little bit more. There's no chest behind here. So, with Headhood, I now have a new skill. Was it Headhood? Yeah, he learned Mountain Range. The lowest armor rotating enemies. A 2-strike combination attack that also stuns the target. Ooh. Ooh la la. Gives Headhood a chance to automatically counterattack a foe who attacks him. I wonder if that's passive or active. But I think I'm gonna go with the counterattack because that's gonna make him quite a lot stronger. Okay, she is soon ready with the spirit attack. But all of them are still kinda stuck otherwise. Oh, hell yeah. A Dwarven battle shield. And a helmet. Is that all the quests? Yep, that's all the quests here. Very nice. I maybe should go back to this chapter at one point. To, you know, get that stuff back. Water protection. Water protection. That's quite a bit better. $14 versus 13. If I would do the evil mode, I would get an actual better shield. Funny enough. Let's switch over to Elagos for now. Just for fun. But yeah, now comes the cool part. Where they start to like really mix you with the movie. Oh, hell yeah. Drains spirit from enemy, reduces shadow damage done to party, unleashes a powerful bolt of pure energy. Okay, let's do Endure Shadow first. If I haste him, is he gonna be fast enough to... I mean, I would guess the Balrog is probably gonna be immune to sleep. If I'm gonna be fully honest. He deals a lot of damage. That was also very... That wasn't a lot of damage. Do a flame. Yep, let's do that. And switch him out for Barathor. Because I do want all the buffs I can get. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, I mean Gandalf is like the go-to tactic here, it seems. Just kind of support him. And you'll be good. What the fuck? Barathor was a one-shot? Oh wow. Okay. And it drains all my AP? What? Okay, first I'm gonna do Pierce Might. Very nice, double critical, I do like that. And then I'm gonna do a Bowcraft. Let's see, does Crippling Shot do anything to him? Okay, he's immune to cripple. Yeah, the goal really is to use Gandalf. Okay, Idriel. Use an elf medicine. I have plenty of those. On Barathor, please. It would be helpful if I could heal though. Shit. Yeah, he's completely drained of AP, of course. What? AP problem. She might now barely survive another one. Oh, he missed. Hell yeah. Draining shots, not too important for him. Blinding. Is he immune to that as well? It missed. I mean, oh, I thought he could do twice. Guess not. Let's swap in Barathor again. And make him use a Leaf of Old Toady. And off that I'm gonna haste Gandalf. This is something for the entire party. Yo, Dapix, welcome. How are you doing? Okay, restore some action points to the party. Oh, I have a lot of those. Some health and action. Okay, let's go with this one. Potentially, you know, up my stuff as well. Now, I want you to haste Gandalf, please. Pillar of Wrath. I hope this doesn't insta-kill all my party members again. Okay, it gives all of them the AP back, so I don't need to focus on regaining AP. That's good to know. Of course, health is still a big problem. Basically, we are folding box shipping. Okay, that sounds interesting. I hope you don't get underpaid though. Still some health for the party. Gift of Galadriel to herself. I think if her and Gandalf survive, that's gonna be probably all I need. I would vaguely say. So let's try that. €40 a day. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Especially if it's like a, how do you say? Smash price at the party. For Toby, let's do this. If it's not permanent, right? Man, Gandalf, he's the goat. He just casually survives stuff like this. Like an absolute Chad. I'm gonna heal her first. Let's see, does this endure shadow, like make it so I don't take like 1,000,000 damage? Yeah, okay. Okay, I see how this works. I see how this works. Come on, Gandalf. I'm gonna heal Elagos first and hope that I can just swap him out with Headhood. It's just a tiny amount more. That, and then I can, once I can drain, I can, let's just King Fall on him. If I can use drain of Gandalf, then it should be possible for me to also put up a shield with him. Okay, very nice. Wizard Strain, let's do that. Looks like it came from 140k, specifically from the Chaos Gods Battle Core. I think Lord of the Rings precedes Warhammer by quite a few years, if I'm not completely mistaken. So they might have based it upon that description. Now I'm summoning Barathor, because he doesn't have anything here now. Leaves of Lembas. Oh, that's action points. I want King's Fall Leaf. I mean, everybody is copying everybody these days, isn't it? Let's see how effective this shield is. Okay, now Gandalf into a shadow, please. And then I'm gonna use Idriel. Oh no, I should actually... I should swap out Headhood, because he can heal himself. So that should make it so it's not a problem too much. So they now have the shield, of course. So first I'm gonna go with Elaghost. And use... Oh fuck, he doesn't have any AP, that's a problem. Let's use old Toby on him then. Just hope for the best. I mean, she can actually heal him a little bit more. She learned a new thing, that's nice. Oh, he's immune to fire now, that's cool. Okay, I think... Okay, Gandalf can act twice, so my best bet is actually to use a Bolt of Valor now and then do a Door Shadow. Really? I mean, I would guess... I would have guessed George Lucas and the Dune guy would hate each other, but... Fucking Tolkien and the Dune guy sounds strange to me. But you know, you never know how these authors are. I mean, I would reckon that Tolkien was too caught up making up new languages than to be mad at everybody. At anybody. So, Door Flame. That should help as well. Then Idriel will heal Gandalf. Is this party or single? Okay, that's single. So not too important. And then Door Shadow. And then I hope I can do a drain next. Or an attack at least. Because now I'm like really set up for everything. Yeah, I need to do a drain next. That's not good. Gandalf takes a while until he can attack again. I'm gonna give Lambos to her so she can at least heal Elgost before he goes down. Headhood can just attack with his critical attacks, no problem. It's going surprisingly well, though. I mean, they probably made this battle in such a way that it's not too difficult. Is the game accurate to the books? To the books than the movies? You mean more accurate to the books than the movies? I mean, the names of the items apparently are from the Silmarillion, so they did pay attention to the books, but this does follow the movie. So this is a movie tie-in game, for all it's worth. So any accuracy probably... misaccuracies probably are carrying over. And in between, I would say it's more like... It's inaccurate, but the people who made it were probably fans of the book or to the wider universe to at least some degree. That's what I would say. Oh, hell yeah, that shield is fucking amazing. Love it. Two foes. Stealth health. Steal health from a foe. Blinding. I don't remember if blinding worked or not. Okay, it did work, seemingly. Okay, he can't go twice, so I should be able to do bolt and then endure. And then next time drain again. Very nice. I mean, the thing is, the game, I could spoil the last boss, and that is very much not accurate to the book. That is very, very different. In a hilarious way, actually. Because it's like very rushed as well. I feel like they kind of ran out of time and they basically just send you to the final boss in the end. By teleportation. The final boss is... Yeah. Even in neither in the books nor in the movies are they like that. Okay, Elegost. Let's examine him, why not? Okay, he's immune to root, sleep, bind, melee, bind, blah blah blah. Shadow, blunt, stun, slow. Okay, well, blind doesn't seem to be on our list, that's cool. And searching him doesn't do much. Just gonna attack with him, why not? I mean, I don't know how much you know about Lord of the Rings, but if I remember correctly, they never actually specify that Saruman is a giant fucking eye in a tower. So there's a good assumption that can be made as well there. Try to haste Gandalf again a little bit more. This might have been dumb not healing Elegost. Okay, it wasn't. Now Elegost can just drain again. Using a drain shot, very nice. Pretty cool. I wonder if I should do Endure Shadow. But I'm gonna try to do a Bolt now and then use Hadhot's shield. Which is pretty cool as I learned right now. But it is still more than expensive. With 200. But I can see why it costs 200, I mean. It's pretty strong. Okay, he takes a good amount of damage from water, I guess. Whatever that was. Loud Water Fury, I guess you do water damage. Since it's in the name. 0 HP, very nice. Okay, Gandalf can now do... I think Gandalf could finish it now. I'm gonna try. Let's see if that works. Okay, it did lower his melee, but I don't think his attacks are melee based. That doesn't really do much. But yeah, this probably kills him now. Very nice. That was a nice fight. Ah, there's the line. Oh, it's the movie! Right, I remember that. I almost forgot that they actually do intersplice the movie as well. Also funny there, you saw Frodo there for like 2 split seconds, even though in the actual cutscenes he wasn't there. I think like one of the recent Final Fantasies basically copied this, where you kind of fight like a flame monster as well. I remember seeing something like that, if I don't fully misremember. But I'm pretty much done with that franchise mostly. I still want to play 13 again. Like the entire series. And maybe Tactics. And like the Revenant Wings for DS, but that's about it. This always confused me a little, how they like land at the bottom, then they are like in this weird land of the dead, both of them. And then he revives again. Maybe it's better explained in the books. Hell yeah, that's a good amount of XP right there. Of course, one of them didn't level up. Stupid Idril. Elfstone of Fell Shadow. I wonder what that does.
I'm still with you, my friend. I see you enter Lothlorien. My companions journeyed through these woods not long ago. They will allow you passage, but know that this is not a gift often granted. You will not enter the heart of their kingdom, merely a brief glimpse of it, so that you might understand. They are elves, immortal, and graced with powers beyond your imagining. While they remain in Middle-earth, they will aid those free people who prove worthy. Begin your journey now, back to the world of men. Bring with you both honor and a pure heart, for to be cleansed the White City demands it. To do this, you must gather those artifacts of the ages that still contain ancient power. With these you hold some measure of the elves' past greatness. Become our champion, face the power of Mordor, and help to turn the tide.
Oh, it's the big eye. I don't want to watch epic scenes. Thank you very much. Oh, that's like a big place here. Ithilien Wool Ranger Cloak. Okay. Let me quickly check skills now, just in case. That's all good. That's good. Okay, he counterattack. Yup, so Axecraft is still in the thing for him. Okay, when he levels up, that's gonna be good. Swordcraft. I got Elven Rage, I think, last with her. No, that's still good. I haven't really used Swordcraft since then. But I got this one. Removes all negative effects from a party member. Revives a fallen member, that's of course important. I'm gonna go with Power of the Valar. Seems the most special to me. So for her, I'm gonna continue to use Spirit, I would say. Let's just open my notes again. Spirit with her. With Berethor. That delays an enemy's next attack. Yeah, that's good. Stunning Strike. Five times though. But it's probably gonna cost a fortune. Leadership, I'm still on the all retreat, so I'm probably gonna stay with leadership. Just so I can go further down the tree. So him with Ranger, Leader, and Axe. Yup. Those are all gonna stay the same. So quests, I'm now in Helm's Deep. Is that where I am? Let me see if I can like get back to the other place in a second. Do you want to save my game? Yes, please. Game completed. 20%. It's like hard to actually tell where you are. So let's see if I go to here. I still have the Wildman quest here, which I remember where it is, thankfully. Oh, there's like... Oh no, that's not like a... That's like a way around. I need to walk there. I mean, every enemy I will encounter here is gonna be... I just noticed something. For whatever reason, that's got a reset. No idea why. Yeah, the enemies here should be very easy. They might as well turn it off, right? But I could, you know, travel back here to do the entire crafting thing. Because they cannot hurt me. That was enough for her to level up. Right, like if you need to level crafting with Berethor, all you kind of have to do is sit here and do this the entire time. I can show you. Swap in Berethor, go down to craft item, craft an item, skip, skip. They can all retreat now, it seems. Finally. And then you do that like over and over and over again. Not very fun, I would say. That didn't even insta-kill him. Holy shit. But yeah. The thing is, you can't even like kill your party member, so there's like only one guy left. To make it easy and faster. which is a bit of a bother, if you ask me. Now the wild men are just here, and after them I can go back to the save point. And hopefully just teleport back to the other place. I mean, that's a wild man. That was a wild man. I mean, him being able to just like crit is so absurdly strong. I feel like that's something they should have, you know, added towards the end, and not at the beginning. Don't know what they were thinking. So it seems like for some reason I overlooked this path here. Right at the beginning. Because that's where you find the wild man. And they are very strong, as you will see in a second. Dead. And he can just do a normal attack because of his crit status. But the ball work was very fun though. I do like that they included it. Was necessary that they included it, even if they had to bend the movie a little bit to accommodate for it. Right? I mean, come on. You cannot have a Lord of the Rings game without a Balrog. Even the RTS, which I will probably play at some point as well, if I can get it running. Both of them, with the DLC, the story at least. I would really like to do that. Even that one is like, hey. How should I say? Even that one has a Balrog that you can summon. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. I mean, you can like summon a bunch of heroes as well. It's a bit unbalanced, if I remember correctly. And there was like a mod in the works, which is also pretty cool. That I've seen, but I have no idea like where this one is progress-wise. Hunt the Wildman. Hell yeah. That's how it's supposed to go. Now I do wonder if which way is faster. Is that a healing? Yeah, no. Healing a save point right there. Just saw like a plant. There's either a mosquito or a fly in here. It's been bothering me for the last couple of minutes. Come on, wasn't there like a transition right here? Yeah. And once I'm back to the other place, I will quickly take a toilet break and also prepare something to drink. Okay, there we go. Let me save it on this slot first, just in case. If it's now telling me to run through the entirety of Moreia again, I will probably just speed up real quick. Trust and believe. Oh. Okay, it just sends me back. That's one way to do it. I haven't increased the stats for a while as well now. So let me do that. Let's get this one to 70. Let's get like his const up as well. Of him. I mean, if I get his strength up to as high as possible, then it's gonna be absurd. Increase melee range and defense, increase time between attacks, and increase initiative. Honestly, I probably want to get this one quite high. Striking enemy for both melee and ranged. Doesn't really care too much. Don't really care too much for that. There we go. And for him, I mean, spirit is gonna be important. Strength a little bit and speed even more. I'm just gonna kinda trying to do it on like equal grounds. But you know, it's like, it's hard to know what is exactly good for them and what not. But it's also the hardest game out there. So let me quickly... That's a different text. Let me do that here, and there we go. See you in a couple of minutes maximum. I'm back. Let's move this text as well. Okay. I'm currently boiling water, so I will need to just like quickly piss off in like a minute or so again. Because I'm making myself a tea. When I just started out, I used to drink a lot of tea. You know, which to be able to talk longer.
Pass this way. What of the party from Rivendell? It's difficult to tell. Wait. Here.
Oh, it's Urukais.
You should not scout so far ahead. These lands are filled with danger. Have you been following us? For many days. Your companion requested it.
Yes. I cannot protect all of you all of the time.
I am perfectly able to defend myself.
I have buried others who spoke those words.
A new party member?
For your aid. How may I be of service?
We must cleanse these gullies. Help me assemble patrols so we may cut past the rear guard of Urukai.
Okay, he's not in the party yet. But I can absolutely see him being a part of the party. This is also like a larger area. Oh, that's nice. A new image. Okay, now we have the Urukai here. Very nice. Oh, he's just part of the party in general. As like a extra member. For now, at least. Mountain Rage costs 80. Two strike melee attack. I mean, it is good, but not the best. I mean, at this point, it starts to get a little bit hard to try to get everything in order, I would say. Still trying to focus on everything. Okay, aimed shot, a powerful accurate shot, elf eyes. Increase the accuracy and the health of your party. Okay, is this like just a healing or... Lower an enemy's ranged accuracy. Cause a volley from hidden elf archers. Ooh. Let me try this out. Okay, it does seem to heal. Good to know. Next up, Elagost. With his Ranger Craft. Oh, it missed. Of course it missed. Why wouldn't it? Let's do Company Valor. I think the pot is boiling now, so quickly just grab that. And then I'll continue. It's like I pre-measured it. I didn't, but it's like the perfect amount. Not too little and not too much. Right? It's like perfect, like a like 1.5 centimeters from the top, so that you have like a nice little buffer before you accidentally spill everything. So that's nice. Axecraft. Right? Axecraft, yes. Let's just get rid of this guy. I mean, the big thing is always the AP that you want to keep at a good level. Especially for these like longer stretches. I could, you know, go back to the previous place. Of course, always. To the healing thingamajig. That heals me and gives me all my AP back when I save. But you know how it is. That's a waste of time. Hell yeah.
Your small group fights well. Find all of my elves, Gondorian, and we shall be strong enough to fight our way out of this maze of rock.
Quest journal updated. No, I don't want to view epic scenes. That'd be one. No, this really looks like it's just movie scenes. Maybe not. This looks like a 3D model. Yeah, that's a movie scene. That's a movie scene. Like a lot of these are movie scenes. But that other one looked like it was just a 3D model. I do like this animation though. Let me see really quick though. Yeah, that's a movie scene. Let's see what this is.
I'm still with you,
Oh,
my
it's
friend.
that. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, now this is like a huge place here. I mean, the game guides me to all of these these red points, of course. Okay, there's another safe spot over there. Over yonder.
Roadhouse warriors must use that cave as an outpost.
It would appear they suffer heavy casualties defending their frontier.
How do we find a way inside?
Deeper in the ravines we shall find it.
Journal updated. I think I'm trying to go like the right side around. I think that's gonna be probably the best way to do it. Oh, crippling slash on him. That's not good. Let's do a dwarven cleave on this guy. For daring to attack me. With him I'm gonna do a piercing might, even though it's so weak. But you know, I can do 5 shots with the other one. With the amount of AP I have. So I would be immediately out, which kind of sucks. It's not my plan, certainly. It certainly isn't. Can also swap in Idriel because that's kind of like heal guys a little. I think only attacking with him and with the other ones I do like support stuff and whatnot would also work mostly. Just kinda get shit done. I mean, I could probably stretch this out for like until my AP is out, go back to the other thing, heal, and then repeat for the entire fight, all the fights, right? Oh, I counterattacked, it killed him. Very nice. Especially with power fast forward, I could probably level everything up really nicely and fast. Speaking of level ups. Bareful got a new piece of equipment. This Tainted Stone lets one learn shadow crafting skills. Oh, interesting. Let's do it instead of... Let's try this out and see what it does. 29, okay, that's good. And now let's also check the skills real quick. Okay, he now learned Might of Balin, which increased his health by quite a good chunk, I would say, if I'm not mistaken. Improves the ability to dodge enemy attacks. Increase Haddock's armor value. Increase Haddock's melee damage when taunting a foe. More often during battle. To immediately take 2 additional actions in your turn. That's probably going to be the same as for the other guy. And it's going to be something that costs AP. So I'm going to go with Dwarven Haste first. It's like somebody with like a... Oh, interesting. Removes the enemy enhancements on a single target. Protects the party member against slowing effects. Interesting, I'm gonna check these out in a second. And his passive skills, he learned now increase armor, I would say. Melee damage when taunting foes. Immune to fear. Chance of dodging. I'm probably gonna do immune to fear. I would say. I feel like it's something that's probably going to become at least somewhat relevant. There's something clipping there.
Careful, my friend.
What is that grinding sound?
I believe this is the den of a very old, very hungry warg.
He almost took me head off.
Yeah, there's a mosquito here.
We have a real battle on our hands.
A real battle, okay. All the other ones? Ooh, that's a big thing. Let's... I mean, haste him, I would guess. Oh, look at that, how much more health Hadot has compared to the others. It's actually a bit disgusting. Let's cripple him. Nice. Gives me more, more time to act. Let's do another leadership, why not? Company Valor as well. Of course it sucks when you apply all the buffs and then you have to you go and switch out your party. I used Haste before, so I'm gonna switch out to Illigost, which will use the range craft. Put him to sleep. Immune, okay. X-Craft. Let's cripple him again then. And with him I'm just gonna dilly-dally. Because why not? Because why not? Oh, him again. Oh, I did want to check out Shadowcraft. Shadow Spirit Power Channel Deadly Battle Skills. Removes enemy enhancement on a single target. Okay. I see. That's like almost like a type of spell. Enhanced, but he doesn't have any enhancement, so it doesn't do much for me right now. Let's try it out, why not? just to learn it, you know. Oh fuck, of course I missed. Yeah, he's not that strong. I'd rather keep on doing leadership skills. Just to learn the next thing. I mean, at this point in time, it's like really good that he can kind of focus only on doing that stuff. And I do it because I don't want to, you know, like, come to a point where I really want something or really need something and then kinda the game tells you, oh yeah, just go and grind. Okay, Idril has now leveled up. And I got a new sword. I think that's also for Idril. Yeah. Increase water protection. Let's remove the cracked one and put the polished one in. Idril leveled up. So... oh, she had like a lot of AP. Her AP pool is like really good now. That was good. Increases ability to dodge enemy attacks. I mean, Haste of the Valar is really important, I would say. And that is also really important. I'm gonna go this, and then I'm, you know, finishing up the rest. It seems to me, I mean, 5, that's 20, 25 more, so at 56 she will be maxed out. So I would guess that's roughly the same for everybody. He still needs to level up. Let me first go down there. So I did see a save point here. Piercing defense. Oh, that sounds interesting. There's like a lot of stuff laying around here. Action enhancement. And long bottom leaf. I wonder why that thing doesn't trigger. I mean, that was just the other battle. Not the actual scripted one, if there's a scripted one here. More leadership. Always more leadership. Because he is the leader. Trust and believe. Of course not when he misses. That's how you do it. Iridial's turn. Very nice. I think though they've spaced it out a little weirdly with how much the higher tier ones take. I mean, I would guess progress would feel nicer if you know, unlock something every so often, rather than now being like, kind of like stuck with these like ones that take like 100 to unlock. Dwarven Cleave. Not necessary, but it kills them instantly anyways. Crit 4k almost. I wonder how much it's gonna be if he ever hits a triple crit. I mean, he's just a high tier damage dealer. Berethor. Yes, he was one of my scouts. The walks overwhelmed him. We avenged his death, made the Valar watch over him now. Man, his model is absurdly low poly. Can I get like a close look? I can't. Okay, nice. But I feel like I was right on his face before. So it's probably just a very specific angle you have to hit before it triggers. Which is kind of strange. Huh. I don't like these collection points though. Rather than actual chests. Like, I get it makes more sense than there just being random chests in the overworld. But in the previous place there were also chests in the overworld, so I don't see why they suddenly couldn't do it anymore here. Like, what's going on? Hell yeah. I mean, at the beginning he was like the damage dealer. Now he's just a weakling. And if the other guy does join me after this, I really wonder if the game will give me like more bow battles coming after. Right? Because I don't really like ranged attacks. At least not necessarily. At least not necessarily. After this I also want to quickly check just how much more leadership skill Bearfour needs. Because I feel like I've got like 100 in already. It's like no way. Woman cleave. Let's go. That's gonna insta-kill him again. Yep. Oh, it's so strong. Hell yeah, hair dude. Elagos is like... Come on, he needs like that little bit extra. Also, big problem is like... Look how close you need to be before the collection points become active. It's a bit... You know. Equipment. I know about these. A new sword. I mean, it's overall pretty good. I don't hate it. Looks kind of cool as well. Actually, third age and second age. Ooh, that's a lot of extra ammo. Armor. And a cloak. Same amount, but different spells. For him, I think piercing would be kind of cool. Let's see. He has fire and water protection. Let's get rid of fire for now. Give him pierce defense. I think that could be really cool. Oh, hit the leg there for a second. Oh, there's a chest there, of course. I also didn't see before that there can be two icons at the same time. That's very interesting. Yeah, first I heal this guy again. Come on, Bearthor. Don't be such a wuss. I counterattacked. Not exactly what I would have wanted from him. Oh, let's do this guy. To get more actions in. He's immune to that? Of course he is. How else would it be? Tea is still insanely hot. That will take a while until I can take a sip of it. Let's get rid of this guy. Good night. Nice. Okay, let me now check the skill again. Elgost, finally. Buddy. Skill Elgost for you. I don't want you to go up there right now. Increases effectiveness of crippling shot. Makes attack arrows of sleep last for the duration of the fight. Very interesting for both of them. Makes arrows of sleep attack affect all enemies. Also very interesting. The action point pool also very interesting actually. Honestly, Ranger Walkrise is the one I want the least. But I think for like any upcoming bosses, crippling would probably be better. But for like getting more stuff, I think going with the AP is gonna be better. I'm gonna do that next. It just takes like a million years here. Same here. I feel like I've been doing so many spirit attacks. Yeah, probably because I did like a bunch of these first. I did say this. Okay, for him. Okay, a bit 12 more. And then I get all retreat. And then I can get to the next steps. Which all takes so long. Warding pendant. Who's that for? Her. 7 armor, less armor. 3 speed, 7 spirit. More con. Oh, sure, let's do it. Oh. There was a guy standing there. I didn't see the guy. If I only leave one alive, I could probably get like in a very good rhythm. If you know what I mean. Of like using the other two as like just passive ones. And him as well. Since I could use the just shield over and over. Just like this. Like wah. Wah. Instead of her. I'm gonna heal him. Oh, of course he counterattacks. That complicates things. Then with him, you know, I could do this shield over and over and over again. Right, it's like a good method you could establish if you really want to. Well, the dwarf is he's just a goat, you know. Black Iron Vambrances. I had abandoned all hope of the others joining me. Fight 2 elves in the cave. My wounds are not fatal, and thanks to you, the warg who inflicted them is no more. I will make my way to the Uruk blockade and await your arrival. My party is split up, 2 headed towards the Uruk blockade and 2 more headed into the warg cave. I shall now rejoin our warriors. Many thanks to you. Okay, that looked a bit buggy, but okay. That chest I got. Very nice. I can see like a lot of the things here, so I'm probably gonna go now right in that little... Oh, it just increases without me moving. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Oh. Let's just get rid of him. I did watch like a lot of... There's like this one channel I found. Pretty interesting, who like covers a lot of topics about North Korea. Thought it was quite interesting, like about the food taste of the previous guy. And about, you know, the life and whatnot of the new guy and whatnot. Pretty interesting stuff. It's like an interesting topic because it's so surreal that a place like North Korea exists, right? At least it seems so out of this world. But it is a thing. It do be a thing. Now I just brought him in to attack once so I can get his attack up. I currently really want to... I mean, most of the attacks skills I can learn right don't interest me too much. Let's say. Like... More buffs, if I have more buffs available, that's probably gonna be the best. Nice. I mean, with a save point nearby, I really could repeat this ad nauseum, as long as counterattack doesn't. I mean, if I switch out for the bow guy, then the counterattack would not be a problem, even though he himself cannot do anything. But 15k XP, I mean, it's very nice. I do get the one or the other levels. So what I want to say, I'm probably gonna go up, then to that like other side. And then to the big area up there. Oh, what the fuck?
On the other side.
That was quick.
You are transformed.
Jump scared me, my dude. Gandalf, chill out.
Heed is great.
What are you doing here?
At this moment, warning you of orcs ahead.
Ah, thank you. That was a good warning. Yeah, that was not like in the movies. Like, yeah, he also kind of appeared, but he was like more gentle, right? He like arrived and was like, "Oh yeah, don't fear me." You know who I am. Hello, I'm Gandalf. Nice to meet ya. And he's like, sup? It's me, Gandalf, the White, now. We met like 5 minutes ago. Like, what the fuck, dude? Chill out. Chill your base, Gandalf. Chilling. Let's chill me down. Opening a window because it's cold. It's hot in here. Crippling sash, nice. Head hood, good boy. Dodging. I haven't checked it, but if she could like do a haste all, that would probably be the best thing. That's like something I'm really missing. Ah, come on. You think you can slowly whittle down my dwarf? If you think so, you are mistaken. You are quite mistaken. I'm gonna switch out for Illigost right now. Just get some ranger craft in as well. Some ranger crafting because this is Minecraft. I mean, speaking of Minecraft. This week is also the Dark Souls run with Minecraft. Looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be a very fun one. Leadership, please. Like, this is something I don't need to worry about in the attack only challenge. That's only make sure that I don't level up a single time into the wrong direction. That's like all that I care about. Right? It certainly makes certain parts less complicated. But other parts, of course, are that much more difficult in comparison. Oh, hell yeah. Got that nice critical hit in. It's good that I missed, because I don't want this to hit at all. I should have done a haste on him. Also, I think Bearthor moves faster with the haste, right? Because certain buffs or debuffs, I just simply cannot tell if they're active or not. It's done a bit dumb, if you ask me. I do prefer when games have like just icons, or a way for me to check which character is like in what kind of state of being. So let me check if I like now go for Elaghost. Yeah, okay, it's like in Final Fantasy X. They just move faster. Like they're on like speed or something. Very cool. I hope there's not like a slowdown though. Because that would make things complicated. I mean, it would be a stable if I would, like... I wouldn't be mad, because that's just how Final Fantasy does it as well. But then that's also just another worry. it's so good. And Berthor. Oh, he got something. Didn't even realize it. Grants immunity to fear and curse, cures all negative effects. That is kind of cool. But HP is so much cooler. Just group heal. There we go. I guess that's probably gonna be like a Lembas. Strength-wise. I would guess 50 though. That's cheaper than Shield of Courage though. Much cheaper than this. So much spirit. Oh. 30. For him, he's also way out still. I mean, he's close. Oh, he got like the next thing. Oh no, I did choose that myself. Right. I did want to check with her spirit. Auto-react next in the next battle queue, okay. Removes all negative effects from the entire group. Summons great water spirits who will strike and damage many foes. Restores a great amount of health to all party members. Okay, that's what I want. So I'm gonna go this. But it takes a lot of spirit to get there. So by the end of the game, maybe I'll have it. Like, essentially I have to go until the end of the game to have it. Okay, why does all retreat is grayed out? Oh, that's like a forced fight, that's why. I could do Swordcraft again with him, but let's go further with Company Might. I mean, since she is the designated healer, it's not too hard to get her spirit the entire time. Let's, you know, swap out for him for now. Dwarven Cleave. Which one of you wants to go? I mean, everybody has a turn right now, so it doesn't matter. Anybody's good. Anybody is good with me. That was not too necessary, but hey. Why not do that? Did Hathood just got with a crippling? Doesn't seem like it. At least to me. But I do want to heal him. So there you go, Hathood. But buddy. I mean, I am drastically slowing down the battles by doing this. I should probably just kind of like try to breeze through them a little bit more. Still very hot. I don't want to see these epic scenes, thank you. But I do want to save. Gladly. Is there anything I can pick up? These are like mass graves here as well. And another fight. I mean, this would probably, like, the safe space, the safe is right there, and there are random battles in this place. So this is probably the best spot for... yeah, for grinding. One of the best spots. Both of you are right. Let me check if his sword skill has anything I want. Like, anything I really want. Because otherwise I'm just gonna continue with him using leadership skills. Even though, like, Adriel now also gets like a full HP thing. So that could make the one leadership skill of the HP not so important, I would say. Let's see. Skills. I mean, I still have like a lot of skill points as well. Stat points, I mean. Skill Spare Thor. Right. I mean, Gondor Rampage is probably gonna be very nice for bosses at the end. But probably like this, and then this. It's probably the right move. Infantry shield. Oh, I'll take it. Bear Thor. It's alright. Nice little, like, outpost here. So I would probably say the game expects me to go up first. Which is what I'm gonna do. Doesn't seem like there's anything left. To the left, I mean. But yeah, Gandalf was like very enthusiastic to tell me, oh yeah, there are gonna be orcs up ahead, and then just fucking off. I don't get the all retreat because not a random battle. That's why. So useless. In that case, like I get it if you do against random battles. Oh, this is actually, considering him. Bam, bam. That's gonna be a lot of damage. With him having crits. I mean, even if it's like normal melee attacks, that's what, easily 3-4k, depending on the enemy. I mean, heal him, please. Leadership skill. I don't think I've seen anything that protects you from crippling though. That's very important that I kinda don't get hit by them, because that could really kill me. The protect with an automatic revive might not be as important right now for like these normal battles, but for the boss battles, especially some later ones, potentially. Like during the Balrog fight, it might have actually could have helped to some degree. I'm gonna be honest. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I did swap in one of the guys. Doesn't matter. I do like how they look though, as well. I mean, I said it before, but I think the PlayStation, especially like upscaled correctly, has a very charming look. Like beyond just nostalgia, it's like one of these things where if they make a modern game like this, I would probably still buy it and play it and enjoy the fuck out of it. Right? Maybe with a little bit better anti-aliasing. I mean, look at that staff there as an example. That swords. But other than that, like it's not bad, right? It looks pretty damn good and acceptable. Especially like when you work with it from the get-go like this, you can get a lot of details in. I mean, some of the armor, when you look at them, is actually pretty amazing. Oh shit. I mean, you can see some wood grain in there. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, that looks cool. So that's all spirit damage. As long as this guy doesn't dodge. And then I can use Iridial to heal herself. With Gift of Galadriel. Or I could use the other thing that just revives her as well. No, Headhood. I'm about to die. Cheeky critical counter. Of course. How else would it be? Oh, there was something I was wondering about. Actually. I could just use this one. There was something I was wondering about. If I swap in somebody... Okay, he still has his buffs, that's nice. That's very nice, actually. So I could technically buff all of them and then swap out the entire team, basically. Ranger Craft, please. It's also a bit hilarious as haste is one of the slowest spells to execute. Like, come on. Was that really necessary? Was that really necessary? No, I don't want to see an epic scene, thank you.
You must gather Eomer's scattered Rohirrim. Assemble east of Helm's Deep. There I shall meet them.
Goodbye, Gandalf. Just walking away, casually. What a chat. Gandalf the White. On his Sigma grind set. Oh, hello there. And hello to you as well. T. Marky Bella. Marcy Bella. However you pronounce it. Bella. Let's go just go with that. Spirits. Let's just flood these guys away. How is it going? Oh, the other guy is joining me again. First time in a while. Dwarven Cleave. Let's just get rid of one of these guys. Oh, what do you mean you missed? Headhood. You stinky little guy. I want to check out this though. Oh, hell yeah. Let's summon him to at least do one leadership skill. Just checking in to drop a follow, that's nice, thank you. Thank you very much. Now Elagos can finish him off with a Creature Bane. Like a good little guy. I mean the other attack that I usually use would have been also good. He had like no health left. This was like this has like happened to the second time now. That one of them like leveled up but stayed full. I wonder if this kind of, you know, is a bug or something. Many thanks for your quick action. Quest completed. Find an elf near the cave. Okay. I've seen one of Rohan's riders overpowered and captured by Urukai. He still drew breath as he was carried away. Quest journal updated. Don't want to miss the pickaxe one. Yeah, that one's gonna be fun, I think. Pickups is the pickaxe is quite strong actually, from what I've seen. Two members of my party went into the cave. One is near the Uruk blockade. I will seek cover under the Urukai blockade and await further instruction. I did also check the whips, the other ones. I was like really unlocked. Like the Guardian Tail is just so bad in comparison to the other two. Like at the very least, the others have like better scaling and whatnot. The Guardian Tail has like no scaling. Okay, that's like the blockade they're all talking about. It's the big rage these days. It has no scaling and its only plus is poison, which is just not effective against anything. Oh, hell yeah, save game. Save point. That will be on Saturday, by the way, this Saturday. I usually start pretty early, though. So that I usually can guaranteed finish the run within a reasonable amount of time. So it might be a bit too early for you, potentially.
What shall my group do?
Prepare to charge when he opens fire.
Okay. Can just get the first two, please? Thank you. That was not as much damage as I thought it would be. But yeah, he's not that strong anyway, so it's to be expected. Yes, it's a tail cut of Sanctuary Guardian. Which makes it even worse. Like, by the time you're into DLC, you'd expect at least he gets a somewhat decent weapon. And not whatever that was supposed to be. It's actually a bit insulting. I'm gonna be fully honest. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's like the DLC has such strong stuff in it. Like the Gold Tracer was really strong. Darkbeat is extremely strong. But for whatever reason they're like, oh yeah, you know. Let's check it out real quick. You know, let's put like one of the weakest weapons in the game in there. It's slow, has no bad scaling, and does like no damage. I mean, this attack will just overwhelm them. Hell yeah. One of them was even a crit. The Uruk look really ugly though. Let's do an aimed shot at this guy. I do want to get Thor. Okay. To do like a leadership skill. All the whips scale on dex. Dex weapons usually are decent. I mean, the katanas are dex weapons. The scythes are dex weapons. But the whips... they just don't feel balanced correctly, I would say. Oh, I have no idea what Miyazaki was thinking. I don't think there are any in Demon Souls anyways as well. On one hand, I should play Demon Souls at one point again, but I really didn't like it that much. I did start it recently because I had to test something out for PS3, but that's about it. Hell yeah. Third Age Gondorian Shortbow. I owe you my thanks. Quest complete. Find an elf in the gills. Level up. 2 of my group went to the war cave and 1 should be near the Uruk boy. Okay, they're all saying the same stuff. Come on, dude. I don't want to be an epic scene. Yeah, like I can absolutely understand why nobody uses whips. After using one. It's just that they're so absurdly slow for being so weak. Right? That's like... the only thing that I can imagine why it's a weapon somebody would want to use for PvP. Right? Because I don't think you can parry it. So that makes it at least a little bit interesting in that regard. But even then, you know, I would probably argue that just using spells is already a million times better. Just like this bow is just slightly better anyways as well. also much better. I mean, so far it's one of the few weapons that I had to like really skip certain sections. So like in this case, the Gwyn fight. I could have done it, but it would have taken me way too long. It's probably gonna be one of these weapons that I'm gonna do like once I finish my all the weapons project, doing like one final like run through with some of them. To like show, hey, they are possible if you just do a regular new game. But maybe not in the highest one. They're not that well scaled for that. Rangercraft, Piercing Might. This guy. I wonder if it can, like, if it's the weapon that counterattacks. I have to check again. Because counterattack is so good. It's unbelievably good. Elgost, you get healed. You can thank me later. Then Headhood, it's your time to shine. I mean, he's also really, really unfair with his critical hits. Almost a cheat. Therefore. There we go. Let me rearrange my mic a little bit. Let's just do another heal. Though I run Strength and Faith, I think. I mean, I still haven't played Elden Ring, so I don't know how they work there. But usually anything like with magic is just pretty strong in these games. But also like Strength is like the most basic one. It's probably the best balance, I would say. Feels the most thought out, at least. I guess it just kind of... I mean, Miyazaki's probably just gonna be like, oh yeah, Berserk, big weapon, go clang. That's what I want. Oh, hello there. Of course, there's another fight. I want to say I do wonder what they're gonna do next, but I mean we know what they are going to do next. It's that weird Switch game, which might be interesting, but I don't know. Sounded nice at the beginning. Favors need with weapon. I like. Yeah. I mean that's the way I would usually do it as well with like new games. I just kind of scale into whatever weapon I like. Whichever looks cool, usually. That's the best way to do it. I mean, my very first Dark Souls run was with the Zweihänder. That was relatively easy. Because the Zweihänder is one of the strongest weapons in the game. It's just a bit slow. I remember though my only experience with multiplayer in Demon Souls was one guy invaded me with a magician build. He might have even cheated and he completely obliterated me. After that I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go online in this game again. That's just tedious. Long bottom leaf. Hell yeah. Wait a second. There's a chest down there, so I probably have to go down somehow. Or maybe it was the other way around. I mean, that I don't think it matters too much, does it? What the hell is he afflicted with now? I mean, it shouldn't matter too much anyways. Dwarven Cleave on this guy. I have to say that the Urukai are a bit very ugly. I feel like they looked better in the movies. These look just kind of like weird old people. Let's heal him, just in case. I mean, faith builds are very nice as well, though. In Dark Souls 1, not too much, though. That could be a problem for me if I ever get a talisman. I'm not even sure if they are completable. So you play Lord of the Ring game, never saw this one. This one is one of the more interesting ones. It's the Third Age for PlayStation and GameCube. It's basically they saw Final Fantasy X and were like, yeah, let's do that. That was pretty much the entire thought, I would think. And funny enough, the Game Boy version, Game Boy Advance, which I also have, is like a Fire Emblem-like game. So like a grid-based, what's it called? Turn-based, like a grid-based, turn-based strategy game. It's also pretty fun, but pretty hard. Like the thing for the Lord of the Rings is they have either really good games or really bad ones. Like Battle for Middle-earth, that's an amazing series that I will also stream at some point. If I ever get it running again on my PC. That is. Which is a Lord of the Rings RTS, real-time strategy, like StarCraft. But on the other hand, you have like the Gollum game, which everybody made fun of. Or like Tales of the Shire. But also this one here is just in general like a childhood game of mine, so I did want to play it again because of that. Because it's been quite a while since I played it last. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it came from fucking Daedalic Entertainment. Which I was like really surprised about. That they were the ones that made that game. Because if you don't know, Daedalic Entertainment is like known for point-and-click adventure games. Like Deponia, which is really good, and Edna and Harvey, which is also a pretty nice series. But not some 3D licensed video game. Shadow of War, I heard this one is also really good, yeah. Like both of them. But I've never played them. Let's do this. Nice. At least these days, I'm just not the biggest fan of like most open world games. Do you want to save the game? Yes, please. Oh, please, can we save the game? Mr. Frodo. I should watch the movies again. It's been like ages. Dunedain Chainmail Skirt of Honor. Arnor. Let's see. Is that for him? Nope. But this is better. It's like 2 free things. Oh, that's a lot better. That's a little bit better. I first saw a video of Shadow of Mordor, then when I had chance I got Shadow of War. Which one is the new one? The second one. I heard the second one is better though. So if I ever sit down and play them though, I would probably play them in order anyways. I do remember that one of them had like a very creepy bug though. Where like one of the orc commanders kind of like reappears over and over and over again. And kind of like haunts you with in a very creepy way. Which is, honestly, they should put something like that in video games just by, you know, intentionally. It would be funny. Like, I mean, the good old, oh, I found a video game in a garage sale and it looked like a pirated copy of whatever game, kind of creepypasta style. It's like always very popular, a bit of a trope. It would be really funny if they had like a little switch in the game, where like 1 out of 50,000 of times where you boot it up, you have like a chance to boot into like a creepypasta version. I would find that hilarious. Of course, probably people would complain. Most people wouldn't find it hilarious. They would be like, Def, my game is broken. Fix it. Now. I mean, that's like the most unrealistic thing about creepypastas. It's like, people, they wouldn't just continue playing the game. They would just write the devs and be like, hey, I got like a broken version of your game. Fix it. They would just complain over and over and over again. It's so good when they come back, like you finally kill them and they end up returning. But also they're like, there's like a good video about especially like one specific one that he's like grayed out and everything, and he makes like only weird growling noises. He no longer talks and everything. And he's like super high level and absurdly strong. And he kind of like keeps chasing you across the map because he's like bugged or something. I mean, that is kind of cool. Speaking of kind of cool, let's check out the passive skills. Okay, they're all still in good shape. Okay, I need to walk around there now. That's a bit dumb. But hey, it is what it is. Then I need to get to these guys in front of there. Hey. Right, I did see that before. Oh, the bells are ringing. Which means it's midnight. Ghost hour. I mean, there are ghosts in a lot of the rings as well. Very creepy. Is the story coded? I guess it is. I don't remember like too much. Like there's a good video on YouTube covering it. I mean, a good video. It's like the 10 creepiest bugs found in video games. Number 10. It's one of these videos, I think, that covers it very well. That's also a type of video I haven't seen in a long time, thankfully. They're always so low effort. Let's just, you know, give this guy a shower. There we go. Murder of crows. I mean, a murder is a group of crows, so it's a fun little word game that they do here. Story, is that like a challenge story coded, or? Wait a second. Oh. No. Shadow of... I don't see it. Funny enough, I did Google this before. But I didn't find the video again. Maybe I just tripped out or something. Misremembered something. That's also a possibility. Not a big one, but who knows. Maybe I had like a wild dream. A very wild dream. I do tend to have those from time to time. You know, the kind where you like wake up and you think for a second, or even a minute, like, was that real? Did that really just happen? Right? We're like, oh fuck, shit, like random shit like happened to you, like, you left like the oven on, it's like, oh fuck, shit, then you wake up, I need to turn the oven off, it's gonna burn the house down. Oh, wait a second. The oven is not on. I just dreamt it. Huh? No. Oh, a critical hit of 520. How would I ever recover from that? Let's see, head hood. I give you very strong healing. Just got an advertisement for the iPhone 17 Pro, and man, it looks ugly as fuck. It just looks like a Google Pixel. Funny enough. Looks like they really are done with making good new products that are innovative, I guess. Let's heal Bearafor again. I think that was it, yeah. It was like a bit of like a bigger and fatter orc, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'll try to find the video again. But there's always the possibility of misremembering something. Like the Fruit of the Loom logo. That always mystifies people. Even me. I couldn't tell you right now what the fruit of the Loon logo is. If it has the horn or not. A steel scimitar. Hell yeah. That's for her. 27. That's not that good. Didn't I got... Okay, I thought I just got another weapon for him. Apparently not. Not stats. I mean, I should upgrade the stats as well. Oh, his passive skill got updated. Okay, he's immune to fear now. Okay, I think this is one of these that, like... I have to activate first. So probably gonna go with this one first to get extra HP. And he's a bit behind. Just a smidgen. Let's do it like this. I'm just gonna go, like, I'm just a bit willy-nilly. Doing stuff. I mean, his strength is actually important, but also his... I think everything that's like above 70 I'm not gonna touch anymore for the time being. Maybe like that? Sure. Then I'm gonna switch to him as well. Yeah, but had a big return on, I'm guessing, a mission or something. Leading a big army. Yeah, something like that. Huh? Oh, hello. Oh, it's a whole squad. Let's maybe do get rid of them a little bit. Thin the numbers out. Oh, I'm with this guy again. Okay, that helps. That helps. But yeah, that's like the only thing I know about this game is that this bug like exists. And that people like it. Both of them. Let's do this for a little bit of healing. Like, I would guess this guy's maybe gonna be a party member, but he looks a bit dumb. I don't like how his face looks. It's also a little bit low poly. Let's swap in Elagos first. Get like a nice attack in. But yeah, I mean, the thing is also like Lord of the Rings, as I just said, it has like a very split amount of like of games, right? I can't think of many other franchises that have like a lot of good games with a lot of bad ones mixed in as well. There's also story characters. Yeah. Like, what was Nemesis system? I think that was that's how they called it. It is famous for that. Which I wonder if they would ever reuse it for like another game. Because it seems kind of cool. I mean, I like when they include systems like that in games anyways. There's also the... Oh, what's it called? The system in Stalker. That's pretty amazing. Thank you for aiding me. I found defense in a cave leading to the river. Quest complete. It is filled with Urukai, but they will be no match for you. Okay. Ah, now it sends me back there. The party is split up too. Okay, yeah. Now he's spouting the same stuff. Ciao. Now we can go up there. Cool, cool, cool. I don't remember who developed these games again. Maybe they're already like cooked. Who knows? Usually the studios get closed very fast, even good ones. I think one of the problems was, I think EA owns the rights to the Lord of the Rings games. So everybody who wants to make one needs to go through EA, which is a bit dumb if you ask me. Oh, no. I remember. One company, I think EA, owns the rights to the games based on the movie. And another company owns, I think Warner Brothers, or whoever, owns the rights to the games based on the book. Which, that's such a dumb clusterfuck that even exists. I saw like a video today or yesterday about it. Like I would imagine, oh yeah, Lord of the Rings is Lord of the Rings, that's it. But no, apparently you can have split copyright. Which is just not a reason why copyright is absolute. It's one of the worst things to exist ever. In this area so far I didn't have much problem with AP though, which is nice. Yeah, it really is. Like imagine you want to make a game and then like you have to decide, should we base it on the movies that everybody knows, or should we base it on the books that not many people know in comparison? At least are like if you make like a Frodo that does look like he does in the movies, people are gonna be confused. They are gonna be very confused. Okay, his passive skill is alright. Yo, Scary Computer Ghost. How's it going? Welcome. Oh, come on. I just saw a chest. I have to check again on the skills though. Like I feel like I'm about to level them up again. It just takes so ungodly long. Don't attack my boy Hadot anyways as well. He's gonna beat your ass. One-shotting all of you. Unless he misses. Oh, she unlocked Power of Valar. Hell yeah. I didn't even notice. That's good. That's very good. I mean, I don't have too much use for it at this point. But it's good that it exists. Let's make my party strong again. But yeah, well, the thing is with like Lord of the Rings, you have like this nice split of games, but I don't think there are many other series. Like there's of course Harry Potter, which like some of the early games are pretty nice, pretty fun. Some of my favorites are the Game Boy Color games, which are also JRPGs, funny enough. Come on, her. The later games, they are all bad apparently, except for the newest one. There was a lot of Ring games you like, but you don't remember the name. Can you describe it? Will I play Silksong? Yes, the entire week I will play Silksong. With the exception being today with Third Age and Saturday with Dark Souls. So tomorrow I will play it. I don't know yet when, since I have some stuff to do despite having a free day. So private stuff I have to do, not like for work, thankfully. That would be a bit dumb. Oh, you mean either Two Towers or Return of the King for the PS2, if I'm not completely mistaken. Well, like, maybe you never got that far, but were you like at Helm's Deep, like the battle at the end in the big city where like orcs always like put ladders up and you had to knock them down, and if you didn't knock them down in time, you lost, like by default. Like this was absurdly hard, this game, at the end. Which I think is always funny when they do that. Because they know children are gonna be playing it and they're gonna be so frustrated. It's one of the more famous ones. No, when I got to where you need to play as the hobbits, I kept spawning in and out of bars because the game was broken. Were there hobbies? Hobbies. Were there hobbits? It might not. I think no, Two Towers does have the hobbits, I think. I mean, there are quite a few games for Lord of the Rings. But I guess the CD was scratched then. Which can happen. It was on PC. Huh. I don't think that one was on PC. Like, I know there's the RTS, which is pretty good. Battle for Middle-earth. And I think there's like a Fellowship of the Ring one. Like and there's a Hobbit game, like The Hobbit. And not Lord of the Rings. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna be off soon as well. Probably gonna finish this area and then I'm also done, since it's late already. There aren't many games for PC of Lord of the Rings. In general, I mean, licensed games are not often on PC. No, Illigost. Oh fuck, that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Phil Swift here with flex tape. That was a strange era. When everybody was, like, watching these ads. It's still ingrained in my mind. Like, that was good marketing. That was some of the best marketing ever made. If you ask me. Oh, you got something new. Can I just... I can just give this on myself. Very nice. Maybe it was Return of the King. Somebody's driving by with a bike. Could be. Sometimes at night you see these people, they're like, okay, you know, nobody's in the city anymore, so let's just drive through it, even though it's actually forbidden. Unless you have like a permit to get in here with cars. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, let's do bowcraft. And do a draining shot, why not? On this dude. Let me Google this really quick. Lord of the Rings games for PC. Oh, Return of the King does exist for PC apparently. Yeah, then it was Return of the King. I didn't know that. Oh, I think that was a diesel scooter this guy used. I mean, those two games are absolute classics, of course. Especially the co-op that they had. At least one of them had co-op, and if I remember correctly. That was always fun. I remember like I think an ex of my mom. Like he had a PlayStation, he had like either Return of the King or the Two Towers. I think it was Two Towers. He had Final Fantasy X, and he had like a racing game or something. Oh, he had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. That's where I learned about all of these games. And boy, am I glad. Because Final Fantasy X is probably one of my favorite games ever. Still remember like borrowing this game and never getting past certain bosses for like years. Or at least months. And then giving up and returning to it at some point. I had a similar problem with Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City on PS3. One of the last didn't load any of the map geometry, so I'm just walking in the void. Oh, that sucks, but that happens. But you could end up, yeah. I mean, that's like one of the few downsides of physical media, but I still prefer it personally. Of course, you know, in cases like this with PlayStation 2 games, I don't mind emulating them to get some comforts like save states and whatnot, and getting like a bit nicer graphics. But you know, as an example, one of the things that does suck with digital media, GTA as an example, that one includes Billie Jean, right? Vice City, I mean, included Billie Jean. Can I do a crippling shot on this guy? And they removed it for like all the versions, if you remember correctly, that you can buy digital. Essentially completely changing the game. Right, of course, it's like not the biggest part of it, but it just belongs in there. It's once again a copyright bullshittery, right? I feel like when you make a game and you get the rights for a music track, it should just be perpetual, forever. Not being able to just take it out. Fuck you, right? Oh no. He got another turn. I did not see that coming. Yeah, that's... There was the Most Wanted remake in 2012. I think one of the reasons why almost like half the cars you could find in the overworld were actual DLC is because they needed to pay the license, which... that's dumb stuff. Same with like, if you buy like Call of Duty and such, they either like make obvious like parody versions, or if they use the real guns, they have to pay like ridiculous licensing fees for them. Which just, it's just dumb. Or like the red cross that suits everybody who uses the red cross, even though it's for like health packs and such. Because it's like, you know, hey, this is a symbol of health, so it should be a good thing that people associate it with healing. But nope. Copyright. Can't do that. Not in this household. That's also why there will never be another like SSX3. Because of this specific reason. That game has so much good music inside of it. And I'm 100% sure if they would ever make one, they would on one hand not be willing to pay the license for it, for all the music. And they would be just remove 90% of it within like 2-3 years. Like the crazy thing about music is, for like radio stations and such, you can license them for like certain periods of times for like $20 a song or something like that. It's nothing. But when you like put it in want to put it in a video game or like in a podcast or whatever, they sometimes don't even want to deal with you. And it's like, hey, you know, we'll give you like 1,000 or 2,000 per song, and it's just gonna be in there forever. It would be so much better than just gonna be like, oh yeah, you can't have it. Fuck you. And the thing with like in-house music is it wouldn't work either, because of the sheer variety you would need. Because you would end up paying like 50 different artists, which is just also really costly. Like I once looked into the pricing for music and it's pretty insane sometimes. If you go with like one guy, you can maybe like get a good deal on like a package. But if you want like a full song, you can sometimes expect to pay like thousands for one. And that's not even like established artists. That's just some random dude. Some hibbity hop guy. But you know, it does sadden me. Oh, like on one hand, it does sadden me. I would say we never get we'll never get another SSX. On the other hand, SSX belongs to EA, and if EA would make it, that shit would be jam-packed with DLC and other bullshit. Oh, hell yeah. 3 chests. Oh, a new sword. Let's quickly check this out. Equip Elgost. You got like something, a brooch. 33 armor. I mean, yes please, and lots of stat ups. Yep. 49. Okay, yeah, that's really good. 33 against 36. That's not good. There's like a mosquito here. Now I also want to quickly check the skills. Okay, Bowcraft, he's now... Bowcraft is still there. With Rangercraft, he's paralyzing shot. A range attack that also prevents foe from attacking from range. I want Flash Arrow, I said. Blinds all enemies, yup. Some more Rangercraft for him. Enemies next attack. Yeah, oh, that's good. Spirit. That's one party member automatically act in the next battle queue. I want to go with this. From a party member. From my entire group. Yeah, why would I even go for this if I could go for this? Wait, I'm gonna go with this for her. Yeah, that's good. And that's good. Okay. Oh, he's very close to learning counterattack. Devastating shields, that's alright. Okay, here's now Evasion of Gloin. Improves the ability to dodge. Increases armor value. To immediately take 2 additional actions in his turn. I'm pretty sure like this is an active one. So I'm probably going to go with the armor value. Seems more useful to me. Okay, lots of leadership still going on. And that's alright as well here. Okay. And just him he needs one more. For his AP pool to become better. Very nice. I should also stream SSX at some point. You know, maybe with like custom music. I think you were able to even do that. If I'm not completely misremembering something. Oh no, you were able to like enable and disable tracks. Custom music was like something you could do in Burnout Paradise for PC, I think. And in GTA 5 as well. Or in all the GTAs, you could like put music into a specific folder and you could then access it. That was kind of cool. I did like that. But yeah, I don't even know what kind of music I would put in there. That I could put in there as well. I mean, I know a lot of people like play Eurobeat from time to time. Don't seem to have too much problem with that, technically. But I don't want to risk anything usually. I love how I'm always like switching between certain areas where there's like auto battle on, auto battle off. You can see when the eye is like starting to grow and then it turns off again. Okay, now I go fight these guys.
There are too many.
Behind the horse, a captive, still alive.
Oh, if I remember correctly, this guy that we save now, he's He's the next party member. If I'm not fully mistaken. Oh, another one. Let's sleep this guy. Good night. Nighty night. Sleep well. Oh, he's immune. What a handful. Okay, he's... Oh, I still have the other guys, so I can just bombard them, I guess. There we go. It didn't even kill all of them. I expected more. I did expect more. I love that pose, by the way. It looks so dumb. Okay, nice. I want to attack first with Bear 4. Or at least, you know, get one action in. So that he also gets his XP share. Which is important. Especially this one. I think this one will, the amount of enemies that come here, will be one of these that gives you plenty of extra XP. Especially for like a simple dwarven cleave that just puts them into the ground. Oh, he learned counterattack! Oh, what a chat. Now, I want to see if that's like an active attack or not. Like if I have to first activate it. Or if he just now does it. Of course. Of course, he specifically gets afflicted with something. Because how else would it be? Come on, Hat Hood. I know you can become normal again. Also, leadership really doesn't bring me far down into the list, it seems. I mean, I don't need to heal this guy since I don't think it's gonna be part of the party anyways. Okay, I think Hatto... Nah, shit. Okay, he tried to get Hatto again. Just a little bit more and then I get to him, and then I can move on. And save my new comrade. Yeah, group heals like this are nice, even if it's just a little. Even if it's just a tiny amount. Okay, let's see. It was an axe craft. And it is not. Okay, that is very, very, very good. Yeah, that's very good that it's like a passive thing. Because think about it, this guy does critical hits every single time. If he does a counter attack like this, he's just gonna floor all of them. Like he could just completely floor the entire game that way. It would be so cool if I could use that in the attack only challenge, but I can't. That would make him an absolute beast.
You have strange powers, lady.
Long have my people defended you unseen.
I am grateful, for I was cut off from my fellows. I did not expect to survive the night.
Travel with us. We shall help you find your company, so you may rejoin them.
Here, our forces must part ways. We shall meet again before you leave this land.
I will fulfill my part in this. He shall prove worthy of our trust.
So, now we're pushed into hostile land, lost, on foot, and without aid. This is a marvelous quest you're leading us on.
Oh, they recreate the famous scene. Of course, that's like a very famous story where the guy who played Aragorn kicked like the helmet and broke his toe.
A man and a dwarf having the Ritter mark.
We come in friendship. We search for a company of fellow warriors. Mithrandir seeks you. Assemble your forces and meet him east of Helm's Deep.
Gandalf has long been our trusted advisor. We shall marshal followers as quickly as possible. What of you?
The wizard requested I aid in rallying your men.
Look for your friends, but do not trust to hope. It has forsaken these lands.
Come on, a little bit more enthusiasm, my guy. Let's see, I think, skill-wise, Elgos now got to next step as well. Yes, okay, very nice. Which means he got the AP pool one, I think. It wasn't as much as I thought it would be. Makes all arrows of sleep attack affect all enemies. Lasts for the duration of the fight. Increase the effect of crippling shot. Oh, I cannot decide. I think sleep volley. I think sleep volley is what I have to do. Because this potentially is a attack all enemies modifier. And not just it affects all enemies, but the attack hits all enemies. Right? That's a possibility, so I have to go with this. But here's like a nice save point. And with that, I am done for today. I think I made like a good amount of progress. There we go, a little save. 10 hours in, and I think that's roughly half the game done, I would say, a bit more. Of course, the game completion here says 31%, but that's because most of the quests, I think, and whatnot. I unlocked something new in evil mode as well, that's nice. Which also I think will probably include, gets added to that. When you look at it, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 100%, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 0%. Not sure why Helm's Deep is here. Like, unlocked completely. Maybe because Gandalf told me to go to Helm's Deep. Who knows. But now I'm on the plains of Rohan. But yeah, with that I want to say, thanks for watching today. Tomorrow I will play Silksong. I'm not yet sure when though, time-wise. Probably towards the evening. If I'm not in like 6 PM my time, so like 4 UTC. Maybe a bit later. Try to do a longer stream tomorrow if I can. I will just like announce it on Twitter or just follow, you know, that's always the best way to don't miss a stream. Follow and turn on notifications and write me a letter and I will write you in every stream. No, don't do that. That would be dumb and costly. Otherwise, Thursday also Silksong. Friday, to anybody's surprise, also Silksong. Saturday Dark Souls, and then Sunday Silksong. Of course, if I am done with Silksong at any point in time before then, I will go back to the regular schedule and decide then what I'm gonna play. Probably more Third Age. But yeah, that being said, thanks for watching today, once again, and I will hopefully see you next time. Ciao!